and to block what you don't like. Mental block of what you don't like, or mental block what you dislike. There's many things that individual battling with. Yeah, there's certain thing that you do that deep inside you don't want to do it, but probably for certain reason you keep on engaging it, and because your cognitive hasn't yet tell you that there could be mental blockage, so you don't see that. But I'm hereby to tell you now that whatever you don't like, you can mentally block it. And I will give you roughly 9 good points. There are some sub points, but at least 9 solid points. Number 1, acknowledge and acceptance. Whatever you don't like, or you dislike, or you don't want, first of all, you must give it a recognition. There must be a recognition that, okay, you are on this side and it's not what you want, but you have to accept it first. Then once you give a recognition, then solution can come around. Once you give a, that, okay, maybe you don't like to be different thing, but after you see yourself in it, you feel sober, you don't like it, you're not happy with how you doing it, but you keep on falling into that trap, and simply because you haven't yet give it a mental challenge, that's why it seems that thing is overwhelming you. But once you keep on giving it mental challenge, you will realize that you are more powerful. Anything, take my word. And I said number 1 is recognition. Once you recognize it and accept it, then you can design a solution pattern, how to break it down, how to tackle it, and from there you follow the solution and the pattern you design just to unblock it out of your cognitive. That's number 1. Number 2, practice mindfulness. I keep on saying it, I'm the advocate of mindfulness. All majority of my video got to do with mindfulness, because without mind you can't do anything. And once you want to adopt this system, this style of blocking what you don't want, mentally blocking what you don't want, mindfulness has to be there. For you to accept it, it's your mind you have to use to accept it. When I say number 2 is mindfulness now, it's from your mind you will be designing the solution. If it's from your mind, you'll be programming that, okay, this is how I want to be doing, this is what I don't want. But main thing is that what you don't want, you don't dwell too much on it. You dwell on the solution, how you are looking at it, how the solution is suiting you, the emotion that will be arising while you quite happy with that. Your solution that you design is happening. That's mindfulness. Number 3, cognitive reconstruction. Let's say you are into puffing, drinking, smoking, and some other, that thing that you don't like, and you really ready to take you off your system. It's not easy. Take my word, it's not an easy battle, but you just have to believe inside you that, okay, you can do that. And that's how it falls under the cognitive reconstruction. Don't see yourself as a smoker anymore. If you're a smoker, Don't see yourself as a drunk anymore if you're alcoholic. Don't see yourself as a talkative or gossiper if you are one and you don't want to be one, don't want to be a smoker, you don't want to be a drunk, and just see yourself while you're sober. That's what I mean by cognitive reconstruction. See yourself that, okay, just imagine I've stopped drinking for more than 5 years now. Inside your head. And I'm so happy that, okay, even I don't even have a feeling for smoking or drinking anymore. I don't even, have to gossip. You just have to reconstruct, because what you have to know is that this system you see is a software and is a program, whether you like it or not. You have to program it, or else something else will program you yourself, and you don't want that. That's number 3. Number 4, visualization. There's nothing in this planet Earth that doesn't come out from visualization. Nothing. So, number 4 of your solution, how to mentally block what you don't want, is you have to start practicing visualization. We call it daydreaming sometimes. And once you start, if you don't know how to do that, first of all, you have to just see your face. Come on, start with your face. If you can't see your face, go into your mirror, go into your room, go into your bathroom, see wherever you can see yourself, and you will create that. From there, then you have to create something. Okay, you just don't do what you don't want anymore. Visualize yourself. Practicing it won't come just straight away. It's a gradual processing, and you will realize that you will come to reality. That's number 4. Number 5, limit exposure. How can you limit your exposure to what you don't want? And how would that be, helping you to mentally block what is not serving you right? Because once you want to limit your exposure, it could be maybe you go into certain gathering or peers pressure. If you don't attend that, if you don't give that, recognition, if you don't honor that summon, it won't be happening anymore. Maybe you are someone that like watching a lot of movie, certain video on social media, and are giving you unnecessary erection. You just have to, limit your exposure onto that and practice, mindfulness, visualization, and from there, your visualization is not the one that you'll be feeling you'll be feeding your unwanted. Your visualization and mindfulness will be the one that will be acting as your solution has been done. Right? Okay? Number 6, focus on solution, not a problem. You see it? That's what we'll just say. Once you don't want anything, don't dwell too much on that same problem that you're thinking of. Think and dwell so much on the solution itself. Once you can dwell on solution, your brain and cognitive will be programmed on that solution that problem is being solved, and from there you will realize that the solution will come to reality, and the reality will serve you right. Number 7, engage in distraction. Engage in distraction. Productive activity, that will make you forget what you don't want to do. Engage in certain activities that will distract you for what you don't want to do. Let's say you are into smoking, as I said. Let's say you are into watching certain movie and video on internet or on social media that is not good for you. That time that you'll be using to engage with that, you have to create another way of creating another activities so that will distract you, that will take your time, so that you won't engage with that. Disengage with that and engage in certain activity that will give you, distraction from that. That's your number 7. Number 8, practice gratitude. Gratitude is very, very important. Gratitude is one of the powerful tools that it works in different kind of venture and different kind of area when it comes to mindfulness, when it comes to creativity, when it comes to motivating, when it comes to growth. Gratitude is one of the strong tools. It helps like magic. What's gratitude? Gratitude is giving thanks. Gratitude is that you appreciate that your request has been granted, your wish has been granted. Gratitude is like you set up an emotion that you are quite happy because what you're requesting for or your desire has been granted, and you can feel the emotion of that. From there, you program yourself gradually. That's number 8. Number 9, seek professional help if necessary. Sometimes you face the battle, and you realize that you can run for certain few time, and you can't just keep on running back to the same mud. It's like a pig now. It's like a pig that however you clean the pig, after many time, once the pig see a mud, you just have to have a mud bath. The pig just want to back into the mud bath. And it's not pig problem. It's just the nature of pig. So for you to get out of that nature, you have to seek professional help. And all what I mentioned above, you have to make sure that you practice them even when you take on professional helper, which is a therapist, counselor, advisor, and one-to-one engage, support. They will still list all what we mentioned here to you. They still have to engage you with certain things that will distract you from your unwanted. They still have to make sure you practice gratitude. You still have to make sure you focus on solution, not problem. They still have to help you to, limit your exposure into what you don't like. And at the same time, you have to practice visualization. So the last point, which is a professional help. Seek professional help. They are like a therapist. If you realize that maybe you can't sort out this problem by yourself, then call out. You seek help. Because if you seek help, the battle is not only you now, the battle is now 2-1. You and your therapist and some book and some tools facing that challenge itself. With that, you can go far. Sometimes when you go by yourself, you go alone. And sometimes when you go by a group of people, you move more faster. All right? That's just how to, mentally set a blockage to what is not serving you right. For you to help, support on YouTube, BabWhat1, and Instagram, BabWhat1. Support and subscribe. And TikTok as well. Support, follow, and give like. Thank you very much. Good luck. And good luck once more.